Hello, I'm here to rant about, before I start the rant and all that, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Yoi, or some reference to Yoi, or some guy, well, me put it bluntly, guy-on-guy action, where you have two guys who somehow meet, they fall in love within a couple episodes, and then they end up getting together. Whatever the anime or Yoi anime suggests, there's some out there that are based off a normal relationship where you get together, you hang out, you talk, or they somehow know each other for a long time and they're explained to it. Somehow they get together, or it's two men, and I've watched a couple, and I'm not going to sit this out on the table. I'm not complaining about Yoi. I like Yoi. I'm a Yoi fangirl. I'm picky about my couples, don't get me wrong, there's couples out there that I do not think should be paired up together like certain animes and whatnot, but some of the couples I support won't support until I get the plot line or see some form of plot line or get a summary of it. Then I may or not support it depending on I'll pick at it until I'm happy with it and whatnot. That or I find it really cute and then I'll support it. It really depends on the situation of the pairing. I've seen your animes, I've watched them. I've recently watched two of them though. One of them is, if I remember correctly, it's Hey Class President. That's like its full title. I don't know if that's right or not, but I can't find much of it. I've seen the full thing, but they've rumored it online of YouTube now is they're gonna have a third OVA for that series, so it's a cute pairing, but again, that's not what I'm gonna rant about. I'm here about to rant about another one called Enzai. It's been out there for a while. I can tell because people will have heard about it and made AMVs of it. But this one really bothered me. I watched it because I had to download it to watch it because someone had a YouTube video up and then it had two links to the first OVA and the second OVA to download. And I thought, okay, I should check it out. It looks pretty good. It won't bother me as much as I thought it would, but it did. I'm not going to show you I still have the footage. I don't know why I still have it, but I still have it. And for some reason, I've watched it only one time, but it's still there, and I don't dare watch it. I haven't even touched it ever since I watched it 2 days ago. And it's still bothering me, because it's just so wrong. The full title of it is called Enzai, False Accusation. The main character is a little boy who looks to be about maybe 11, 12, depending on, I can't tell by his height, so I'm going to say 11 or 12, maybe 13, but I'm not sure yet. And I don't know the town's name, but I can tell that it's somewhat based on an era where we didn't have technology a lot. We had detective agencies and whatnot, and we had prisons. You meet up with the characters slowly, and it's more or less about a little kid who goes from shoplifting to being caught, accused of murder, found guilty even though he's not even the perpetrator of the murder, and he's sent to prison. It's a good plot line, it's a good storyline, the characters are well developed. I'm not complaining about that. It's actually a very good OVA, and if it wasn't for the explicit scenes. It is a Yoi and OVA. It is Yoi. You have man on man and boy on boy, or however you wanna say it. But the content and how they show it, they censor parts, but the censoring is so little, and I would show it to you guys. I really would, to give you to give you just a view of it. But I do not want to subject you to that, especially when the subject matter is so explicit and they show everything except for the man's private parts. The man's censored. I say censored with quotes because yeah, I'm not going to go into that detail. That's just wrong. The worst part of it was when he got to the prison. Well, before he got to the prison, we had a little, officer accusation thing going on where somehow guys got involved with this one officer and he decided to quote try to rape him, but didn't get so far because he got called to duty. Thank God for that. After he gets caught, that's when things get a little I don't want to say dirty. It's not dirty, it's just wrong. So I guess that's the best way to say it. It's just wrong, because he goes to the prison, he meets up with this character named 10. I'm dead serious, that's his name, 10. That's it. That's all he gets. And he meets up with 5 other characters, all 5 boys. I don't know their ages. I really don't want to know. I personally don't care for them because they're just total part of my language bastards. But he meets up with them. They corner him, and then let's just say they have. That'd be my new kitty. If you can hear that meowing. In terms, he's raped. Forcefully, gang raped by all 5. Yeah. It's just a lovely image. And then after that happens, he's raped again, and yet the whole entire time he's in prison, that's all that basically happens. There are times when he's not being raped that he'll have a conversation with his lawyer, or he'll be talking to one of the inmates, or he'll be being, bandaged up for his wounds and whatnot. But most of the time it's just these explicit scenes, frame after frame. It's really bothersome. And just the other kids are raped too, don't get me wrong. He's not the only one in that prison that's raped. I'm pretty sure they've been touched somehow inappropriately by the men there that run it, but it's just by them. Just by the men mainly, and the 5 boys that when you first meet off.